Kremer and his kick-ass radio show, presented by Kremer Insurance.
Are you absolutely kidding me? We are back. Special show today, Carlos Kremer's Kick-Ass Radio. Thank you, everybody, for joining in, for listening, for making us one of the fastest-growing podcasts in the United States. We appreciate it, and we have such a special show for you today. In studio today, we have two very, very special guests. That's right. We've got Master Rigan Machado, the living legend. This man needs no introduction. 365-0 at one time. Jiu-Jitsu fighting. One of the best grapplers to ever grace our planet. 8 years undefeated, an 8th degree red and black belt. Master Rigan Machado, how are you, my brother?
I'm doing fantastic. It's a pleasure to be back here.
Good
to see you, Carlos.
It's a pleasure to have you, and we've got a lot to talk about, including the Jiu-Jitsu World League that's coming up soon. And I wanted to welcome our second guest, and he is none other than the Turtle. That's right, everybody. Eduardo Telles back in studio.
Oh, yeah. Hello, guys. It's an honor to be here besides Rigan. Master Rigan.
It's a pleasure.
Always you, Carlitos. Great guy. Thank you, guys.
Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have you guys. And, you know, with all this fake stuff blowing up the internet, you know, going from Kim Kardashian's butt to CM Punk, you know, now this guy from the WWE is now going to be fighting UFC he's a white belt. He has no experience. You know, we have such a hot topic today, and that's the World Jiu-Jitsu Fight League that we have. And that's starting out. First one is Master Rigan, January 17th at the Brent Auditorium in UC Irvine. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes. This is a goal of mine for the last 9 years. I've been trying to put together the right group of people to help to push the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu sport to the next level. And finally, we create the right relationship with the right people to help to develop, push Jiu-Jitsu to the next level, which is to try to get to a professional level, to try to get Jiu-Jitsu to TV network, and to have a chance to start pay the athletes.
Huge.
You know what I mean? Which is going to make the whole difference in the sport.
You know, and this is a league for the fighters, by the fighters, getting them the recognition that they deserve. Actually, big prize money, no advantages, overtime. We're talking unbiased refs, less holding, more action, and, you know, getting the accolades for these athletes that they deserve.
I agree with you 100%. I think like Telles here next to me, he's a world-class competitor. And basically we've been fighting for so long, and we doing for the love. We never got money from. We got recognition to be a champion, but come to a point, it's time to change, and the time is now.
And you said this has been in the works for a long time. Talking about Professor Telles right next to you, 2013 World No-Gi champion. He's got a great school, 9-9, and open mat here in San Diego with affiliates all over the world. And he's here in support of the World Fight League. Professor Telles, let us know your thoughts on a new league like this, in such an advantage, and a league that is really for the jiu-jitsu practitioners that have been doing this for the love of the game and not for anything else, and to finally be recognized.
Exactly, that's awesome, you know. That's competition is always good. It will improve a lot the sport, new rules. You know, I lost a bunch of fights by advantages, you know, myself. So these rules, no advantage, more aggressive, they'll be awesome for the sport.
This action that's coming along, tell us about this, Master Rigan, about the support. I mean, if you look at the, you know, we're talking blowing up the internet. I was serious when I said, you know, we have the other things blowing up the internet, but every school of really relevance that we've seen is holding a Jiu-Jitsu World League poster and saying that they're in full support of this and ready to come on.
I think everybody hungry for something. I think the sport, Jiu-Jitsu, blowing in a proportion so big around the world, but the only thing is not change is we're still amateur. We get real big all over the world, over 190 countries around the world. But I think now it's time. I think the athletes on the sport need to get paid. The athletes need to have the right recognition. Another way, we will lose all the best fighters from the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for mixed martial arts.
Let us know a little bit about the rewards for gyms. So that's a great thing. So the more the gyms participate, the more that they win, the more points they score, etc.
Yeah, the group who helping to putting together the organization, they want to have the best relations possible with the academy owners, to the coaches, and with the athletes. Whatever we can do to help to motivate them, we will. Yeah, I think at the beginning we want to give percentage for any athlete he put on the event to motivate them to get excited to be a part. Because it's not about us to make money, it's about everybody make money.
And that's beautiful. And actually we have big prize money to the winners, correct? And we're doing that at each tournament.
That's just the beginning. The first we want to give a motivation for the open class. The only thing we change a little bit, we divide the open class in two weights, like the open class for the little guys and the open class for the big guys. That's the only thing we change. You're gonna give money for both, because sometimes I don't like it, particularly a little guy who weighs 135 pounds to fight a guy who weighs 275 pounds. I don't think it's fair. I think it's a good idea to break right on the middle and have the smaller guys and the bigger guys and give a chance to see, you know what I mean, a good fight to see who is the best of the best.
You know, and it makes a lot of sense because, you know, the public has had so many of these events. I mean, we were just talking, and never any discredit to any organization that's putting on their shows, but we just had a major event with Metamoris, and I think 5 of the 6 fights were draws. So the people want more action. They want less stalling. They want bigger rewards and bigger prizes, as well as the fighters do as well.
I agree. I think Metamoris, EVJJF, NAGA, Grappling Quest, all great organizations.
Yes, definitely.
The bottom line, they motivate people to compete in open opportunity.
Right.
Which we're going to be another one, but a little bit different. The reason we're going to be different because we want to come with the rules to be very aggressive. We want to see something later can transfer for the next level, for TV. Because in TV, when you watch a show, you need to see action. You don't want to see people hold the fight. That's why we need to change the rules. Because the way the sport is going to go to the next level is TV, big sponsors, and ticket sale. That's why you need to change the rules. I say it's not nothing against any other organization.
Right, right.
I just want to see go to the next level. Whatever can do to go to the next level, I will do.
And you know, it's time as well, like we'd said. You know, along the way, all of our jiu-jitsu practitioners have been doing this for the love of the sport, right? But along that way, it was almost like that was taken for granted, that, oh, these guys are doing it for the love. Where is the accolades? Where is, you know, these guys have trained all their life like you, growing up with the Gracie family and being a legend like you are. Professor Telles here, coming from Brazil and training 22 plus years now. You know, now is the time, as far as for me, being also within the family, but also in the media, for the Jiu-Jitsu Brotherhood to get the respect they deserve.
I think like, I hope you guys agree with me. The key is to try to bring people together. The key is to leave the ego at the door and realize we need to unite, we need to change, you need to improve. That's why I'm going personal myself to every school I have a chance. Put my ego on the side, put everything on the side and say, hey guys, I'm doing this event. That's my idea, that's my intention, and I have a good group of people behind. Let's try to get together. For me, that's changed my view, because that's how I learned how people starving for something new. That was one of the best things I ever did, because even help me to build a better relationship with the community. Because I don't want to just send a flyer or say, hey, we have an event. No, go, when I went over there, sit down, like I just come to talk to Royler, to Saulo, and to see what they looking for, what they think. It's amazing feeling. Like Telles, you know what I mean? I talked to Telles for hours. He talking about like the points, his idea, and this opened my mind. That's the only way I can do that. Sit with each one of these guys and have a chance to build this communication. Because I can't do by myself. I need everybody to come together to help me to change the sport for better.
And that's a true leader, getting the input from your generals out there in the field and seeing what really is making it work and what won't work, and listening. It just seems for so long organizations were run without the input of their stars, without the input of the big hitters that were making the league so popular. And this is all changing right now. That's right, it's a Jiu-Jitsu World League run by the master, Rigan Machado. We're here in studio with Professor Eduardo Telles. Rigan Machado, I'm Carlos Kremer. You're listening to Carlos Kremer's Kick-Ass Radio on WSRadio.com, your worldwide leader in Internet talk.
Great job.
Awesome.
Dude, I want to borrow your voice for a week. If I could do that, I could any chick I wanted. I'm going to take you to bed tonight.
No, this is cool, yeah.
Let's all forget it. There we go.